Hello and good morning. It is currently about 6:20 in the morning. Gotta go at 6:30 to work. I think I'm moving hay bales, but I don't know what I'm doing today, but let's go. Okay, I am here. It's a little dark right now, but I'm gonna go to the tractor to start moving hay bales. There's a lot of hay bales, but I'm going to introduce you to somebody before I go ahead and do that. This right here, he is a really, he can be stubborn, what's that word? Stubborn sometimes, and a little bit mean, but he's overall like friendly, but only when he gets his food. Now, his name is Papo. He is just a really, he's a bit old, but he's just a really big bull. So, I would like to introduce you to Papo, the white bull. Very pretty. He says hi. That's his way of saying hi, I think, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and go to the tractor now. And we have about, I think it was about 60 hay bales to move, to put them in rows for all the bulls. I'll show you them in a little bit. But this right here, this is the main bull. It's the male. Most of the rest are, oh my gosh, are females. Yeah, okay. Most of the rest are females, but yeah, this is the main bull, and then he has another group. But we're gonna go to the hay bales now. One last goodbye. Papo. Papo. Okay, so hay bales, and I'll see you there. Goodbye. Okay, so today's basically goal, like I said, is the hay bales. So we got about like 6 here, and then the other rest of the whole 60 all along the back. And the goal is to move them all the way over there. I don't know if you could see them, but there's about, man, I don't even remember how many we threw back there, but it's a bit. It's way more than 60. So we're gonna get all these hay bales over there, kind of record it in some way. Don't really know how, but I got some ideas. And to move all them hay bales, we get to do this thing. Okay, so we are about almost halfway, maybe a little bit done with the hay bales, but take a quick break to talk about the Bible. So, considering work from Colossians 3:23, which says, "Whatever you do, work heartedly, as for the Lord and not for men." So when you work, you should work as working for the Lord and not for human masters. So like, if you have a job and you know that you have to do this for your boss, right? It makes it more like, I gotta do this. But if you're like, I'm gonna do this for God, it gives you more of like a kick, like a little booster, like, I'm not doing this for myself or for men, I'm doing this for God, you know? Like, so just have that mindset when you work. So from I don't know what this says. I'm pretty sure it's Colossians again, 9:10. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. For there is no work or thought or knowledge or wisdom in Sheol, to which you are going. So basically, you want to make the most out of your opportunity of working, you know? So if you have a job or you have something that is bringing money, which basically is work, you need to thank God for it because He gave it to you. You're not doing it yourself, you know? So if you put pride in your work or whatever, it's not really good because you're choosing to give yourself all the glory instead of God. So when you do something and you do good at it, you need to give God glory first, but also know that He's giving you the strength to do it. Obviously, you have to do it, and He's proud that you are actually doing something, but at the same time, you need to give Him the glory first because He's the one allowing you and giving you the strength. So that's that. From Proverbs 14:23, in all told there is profit, but mere talk tends only poverty. So basically, like you say you're gonna do something, but you don't do it. So that's basically what it means. So like if you say, yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna go for that, and then you don't do it, what is it? It's nothing. So when you put your mind to something, you need to do it, because you can say all this stuff that you're gonna do, but then you don't do it, and then it's nothing. Now if you actually say it, but then you do it with your hands, you're actually doing it. So that's that. So yeah, that's basically it for work sense in the Bible. So basically, give God all the glory. He's always got you no matter what, financially, work, whatever. Make sure you put Him first in everything that you do. Make sure that you're asking Him first what you should do, because if you go on, of course you can go on your own path because we have free will. If you go on your own path without asking God, just know it's probably gonna fall, and it's gonna fall hard. So ask God first what you want, what He wants you to do, and He will show you. I can't really explain how, but from experience, I know He will. So He talks to people in many different ways, whatever it may be, through music, through social media, through the Bible, through signs, everything. He will speak to you. So just know that you can talk to Him and He'll answer. So just put God first in everything you do, especially with work, because that's like your main like goal, like your main thing in life is finding something that'll get you stable, whether it's working outside, in an office, doing social media for a living, anything, you know, anything you put your hands on. Just ask God what you should do before you do it, so you can know which path to take, and He will lead you along the right path. Like it says, He will lead you along the right path to righteousness. He has a plan for you, right? So that's today's Bible thing, and we're gonna get back to loading the hay bales. So let's go. Okay, so we kind of finished. So it took around, I think it was like 3 hours, 3.5 maybe, but got all the hay bales. Now, the reason why they are like out and in, that is not my fault, because these bales over here have old bales that are freaking huge. So they pushed out all the bales, so that's why that looks like that. And then on this side, all the bales are kind of weird because of the fence. It like goes in a diagonal. So that was not me, that was the hay bale's fault. But I got all of them, all 60, and I think later we're doing another 60. So yeah, but now I gotta go move some stuff, get some trees watered, and then yeah, we'll see what else goes on. So we finished the hay bales. Okay, so the last thing we probably have to do is get all this stuff out of the way so we can start working on the fence, so that dude don't get in anymore. He keeps freaking messing everything up. So we're gonna clear all this, and that'll probably be the last thing for today. Okay, so we're about done moving everything out of the way, so it's all gone, and he's still there watching me. But yeah, we got it all out of the way, piled it up behind a bunch of other stuff, so we can finally work on the fence. But now we're gonna go to back home and get ready for the gym. So let's go. Okay, I am now back home, as you can see. So before we get ready for the gym, what I usually do is I just eat a protein bar before I go to the gym, and then right before I leave my house, I take a pre-workout. So eat a protein bar, get ready, pre-workout, and then we'll head to the gym for a workout. Okay, I am now ready for the gym, as you could kind of see. But before I go to the gym, what I like to do, what I try to do, is read a random Bible verse, because why not? I feel like it gives like a bit of a boost to know that you're putting God before everything you do, because you're supposed to do that anyways. So before the gym, like reading the Bible, and the first thing I put in the car on the way to the gym is Christian music, just to get a fresh feel, you know, like I'm praising God before I go to the gym, basically like that. So I just like to read just a random verse. Don't really know what it's gonna be, but hopefully it's something good. So like, I just flip it open and then bow. Then Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." That's a powerful verse. That's when he was on the cross dying, and they didn't know, or most of them didn't know who he really was, and they were killing him. And he told God just to forgive us, because we don't know what we're doing. So like that, this is straight, that's better than a pre-workout I've ever had. So just that, and then we'll get into the car and go to the gym right now. Goodbye. Okay, I'm at the gym now, so we're gonna get a workout, do a B-roll thing. But after the gym, that's when I like eat sometimes. But we're gonna get a workout in, and that'll be it for the gym time. And yeah, so gym time. I'm back. and this is what I got for post workout meal. Is I don't really know what it is, but it has 15 grams of protein. So yeah, that, and along with the protein shake. But I just try to eat something after the gym most of the time. But then after this, probably wait a while, go back to Hay Bales, and then eat after that again. So that'll probably be it. But I'm gonna enjoy this. 15 grams of protein, that's all I see when I look at it. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this and then go to probably the Hay Bales. So goodbye. Okay, we are back. It is round 2 of the Hay Bales. We're gonna get another 60. I'm gonna try to record the best that I can, but yeah, 60 more Hay Bales right now. So let's go. Okay, so they're currently bringing the first 30 Hay Bales, and then we'll get another 30. Okay, I made it back home. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm using my phone because, like I predicted, my GoPro died and it didn't survive hyperlapse. So now I'm using my phone, but we got home. It is dark now. As you can see, I'm standing under a telephone light so you can see me. But now, last thing we need to do is hit our protein goal and eat one more time, and then that'll be it for the day. So let's go. Okay, so the final meal of the protein goal and the final clip is a Whataburger. It's loud in here. Hopefully this thing is cutting off the noise. But I got a chicken strip sandwich, and then I got 3 extra chicken strips to hopefully hit my protein goal. So we're gonna eat this, and then I'll see you back at home, and then probably go to sleep, and that'll be the end of the video. So Whataburger chicken, goodbye. Okay, I am back to where I started. It is 11:28. Started at 6:20. So we're finally going to sleep. So thank you for watching. That's basically my whole day. If I'm not, usually I don't go back to work, but if it's not that, then I'm fixing a fence or something after that. Right now it's a fence, but today I got to do hay bales. So that's basically what I do every day. Get home around 9. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for the 20 people who always watch the videos according to YouTube Studio. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Some of them is family, others are very close people, but the other people that I don't know, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, it's probably gonna be a longer video because of everything I gotta put, but yeah, thank you for watching. And like editing wise, I don't set a time to edit videos. I just do it throughout the day. So like if I'm making a video, I just do it as I record. So because I can't really set a time to just straight edit, I just do it in sections. But hopefully one day I can get to the point where editing is my job, so I can have a set time to edit videos. But right now can't really do that, so I just do it in sections. But that's that. The time-lapse video, it cut off at the very end. Never done time-lapse before. That time-lapse was about 45 minutes to an hour, and it cut it down to 3 minutes. So that's pretty cool. And even in the 3 minutes, I still had to cut it down because it was too long for the video. So you'll see the tractor like going back and forth fast, but that's because I cut it like that so it could be shorter. But yeah. So that's about it for the day. I hit my protein goal, Whataburger. I got stuff done. I went to the gym. And that's basically what I do every day. So that's about it. And God always has a plan, basically. So like if you're going through stuff in your life, or you feel like life is hard or whatever, and you don't want to do anything, just know He has a plan. That's literally what you should think about every day, is look at your circumstances now and know that later on they're going to be better. You know, just focus on the future and not the present, because He has great plans for your future. You know, my mom has a great testimony for being in the past and thinking about her circumstances then, but then she thought about what God was going to give her in the future, and it actually happened. So just look forward in your life. Don't ever feel discouraged because of your life right now. Just know that God has a plan. But thank you for watching. Sorry for the longer video, but that's my whole day. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.